Hi there, my name is Sumit Goyal and I am a subject matter expert in QlikView. I am creating this video because I want to share my QlikView knowledge with all of you. In this tutorial, we'll be going to talk about the partial reload. Basically, what is a partial reload? Partial reload is a method through which we can replace or add a table in our existing data model without reloading all the tables. Partial reload can be used to save time and patience. Partial reload is executed only with the current script. It works with drop tables and drop fields. Or I can say that the partial reload is a feature where it will not look up on the data which have already loaded, but it will add the new data to the existing data set or will replace the existing data set with a new data set. Generally, this kind of feature will use in dashboards or report where we got a requirement to refresh the data with the new data by replacing the existing data. Now, let's take an example of a partial reload, or let's see how to perform a partial reload in a QlikView. So for this, first of all, let me open my QlikView. So I have already loaded my QlikView over here. Now in this QlikView, first of all, I have to load the data set into my QlikView. So I'll click on edit a script and add a new tab as a main data, and here I am going to load a QVD file. Like I have got two QVD files, sales staff and sales staff new. This is my old file. This file contains few records, maybe from number 1 to 60, and in sales staff new it contains the records from 50 to like some 100. So there are 10 duplicate records in both of the tables. So I'm going to load both the data set one by one. So first of all, let me load salesstaff.qvd. So I select salesstaff.qvd, click on open, finish, and simply save and reload the data. And I want to display one list box over here, so I'll show a sales staff code and apply and OK. So I got a sales staff code list box over here. This have got a sales staff code from number 1 to 60. Now let's add a new table box over here. That table box will contain the sales staff code, the first name, the last name, and the position. Click on apply and OK, like this. So this has loaded. This also contains the, and we can make the selections over here like this. Okay. Now next is what I'm going to do is I'm going to load my second file which contains the remaining records or the new records. So again I'll go to the edit script. From either I can press Ctrl E, or I can use a shortcut, or I can click over here also, or I can click on file or edit a script. Any option you can choose. So let me press Ctrl E. So this is my edit script, open script editor open, and here I am going to load my second QVD file. So I click on table file and sales staff new.qvd, click on open and finish. Now what I'm going to do is, basically, if in this scenario, if I'll simply save and reload this file, so what will happen, the records of this particular data set and the records of this particular data set, they will concatenate it, and the data, both data sets will be reloaded into the memory. But our scenario is to deal with the partial reload. So partial reload is, now once the data, this data set has already loaded into the memory, so I don't want to reload this particular data set into the memory again. I only wanted to reload only this much part of data. So how to do that? We can simply add a keyword over here, add. So now what will happen if I click on save over here? Now you have to remember, you have to click on save. You do not need to click on reload. Like every time we click on reload, this time you do not need to click on reload because we'll be going to do partial reload. So I click on save and OK. So you can see here the data has not yet added. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click use partial reload now. So file and partial reload, or you can use a shortcut key also, control plus shift plus R. I select partial reload. So in this scenario, what happened, the previous data or the first data set will not reload. Only this particular data set will reload into the memory because it's a new data set. So it's saving the time and the processing will be faster because it is not reloading the whole data set again and again. So it's saving the processor timing. Okay, and you can see the records over here. Now let me do one thing. Let me show frequency, the frequency of the record. So I click on OK, and you can see here we have record number 1, and you see here we have record number 50 2 times, 51 2 times, 52 2 times, 53 2 times, up to 60. It means it indicates that both the files contains the records from number 50 to number 60. That's why it occurs 2 times. So basically the data is refreshing. Now if I'll again do the reload, let me again click on partial reload. So what happened over here is you can see here it's 3 times. So it indicates the whole data set is not reloading, only the data set which we added as a partially, or the second data set is reloading again and again, or the data set which has using the add keyword. So only this part of code or this part of script is reloading again. Now in this scenario we have the duplicate records. Basically there are records only 2 times, but because the data set is refreshing again and again, so it is adding the counting over here. Now I want to identify the duplicate records and I want to eliminate the duplicate records over here. I don't want to show the duplicate records. I want to show whether both the data set contains the common record or the common sales staff code. They will display only the record only, or the number only 1 time, the counting only 1 time. So how to do this? Let me go to edit script and click on here, and here I am writing a where clause, where not exist and sales staff code. Click on save, OK, file and partial reload. Now if you see, reload, not partial reload, reload. Now if you see over here, we have the records over here, 51 1 time, 52 1 time. So it is eliminating the duplicate record. Now if let me go to the script editor, and we can use this exist function, which is an interconnected function. The behavior of the script will be same, except one change, that is now it will eliminate the duplicates by using the exist function. Okay, now if I'll take this one step forward only, so I only want, okay, we can take this one step forward, that is we can use only over here. Now if I'll use only over here, let's see what happened over here is only, click on save. Basically what it will do, it will only show the, it will not show the records from the see this, it will not show the records from the, or it will show only records which are common and in the first data set. Now in this first data set we have the records from sales staff code number 1 to 60, and in second data set we have the sales staff code from number 50 to 98 or something. Okay, So basically what is happening over here, this is displaying the common records from 52. So these records basically, these are the common records. So it is displaying only the common record. It is not executing the partial script now. Okay. Now there is one more scenario over here is, now in place of, if I use, now if I want to display only the partial reload data set, or if I only want to show the new data set or the data from the this particular sales staff new data set, I don't want to show the data set from or data from the sales staff. So what I can do is, in place of add, I can use here replace. Now if I click on replace, click on save and OK, and I click on partial reload, so you can see the data has been eliminated from the first script. It will display the data only of the second script over here. So this is all about the partial reload. That's all in my video. I will be coming up with some new topics in my new videos. Till then, please do subscribe my videos. I will be thankful to you, and see you soon in my new videos. Till then, bye bye. Have a nice day ahead.